The St. Lucia Labour Party, while in opposition, called for expeditious reconstruction of St. Jude's, while during their tenure in opposition, the UWP did the same. A number of timelines were given to the public by former Health Minister Alvina Reynolds, but to date, construction is yet to be completed. Speaking to the media Monday, Hon Guy Joseph says the government has initiated a technical audit following a number of unanswered requests from the parties involved in the reconstruction.
We have requested of the consultant who was on the project to hand over all the documents to the government. The former project coordinator, we have requested information from them. And I can tell you, as I speak to you today, I have not received any information that we have a complete set of designs in our hands that have been approved for the completion of St. Jude's. And if you don't even have plans, I don't know how you know when you are going to finish what is to be finished. And it tells me that we were being given a 649 all along when we were being given dates upon dates for the opening of St. Jude's, because even the people giving the dates never did the background check to realize that they had nothing on which to base the decision as to when St. Jude's.
The Economic Planning Minister is accusing the former administration of providing false dates of completion as a means of political expediency rather than a realistic approach to the opening. Joseph says at this point in time, it is difficult to determine the cost of the hospital's completion.
That is why I find it very difficult that the previous government was saying this is the amount of money they needed. I don't know how they arrived at that, because if the plans are not completed, if there's no completed designs for, how would you know what it's going to cost? We have seen so many pieces added. We have a chapel, we have warehouse, we now have the morgue being built. I mean, every day was a different piece added to that building. So I cannot tell St. Lucians until this technical audit is completed where we are actually with St. Jude's.
The Economic Planning Minister adds that the primary reason for the audit is to determine whether the St. Jude's Hospital meets accreditation requirements. He disclosed that this would involve engaging overseas-based experts.
Some of the things we have found out at St. Jude's, for example, where the pump house is now, is filled with water and infested with mosquitoes. Some of the areas, after the floor was cast, they realized the level was too low, or the space between the floor and the roof to fit the equipment in the basement of the building. So what they had to do was to cut the wall and dig into the foundation further in order to create the space that is required. So I'm telling you, there are serious issues that I do not want to give partial reports, but I had to give an update to St. Lucians as to where we are, what has transpired, and how we are going to address these matters moving forward.
Once the audit is completed, the Economic Planning Minister says the government will furnish the public with a full report on all of its findings. Miguel Favre, HTS News Force.